Welcome, everybody. It is good to have you. Thank you for joining me. It is Christmas night here, which means if you're watching the VOD, it is now Christmas for you. I don't make the rules. Merry Christmas. Family time is done. I have had several ribs, 3 slices of pie, at least 5 dinner rolls, and several drinks, and I am here to have a good time and play some My Summer Car with you. Now, I know this game is a little bit ridiculous, maybe very difficult, maybe complicated. I don't really know the full extent of it. We're just going to give it a try. Last New Year's, I played The Long Drive, and we had a blast with that. So I'm hoping for a similar experience today, and we're just going to hang and have a good time, do something different than our usual. We're not doing our typical series so that anybody who can't be here on Christmas, well, they're not missing anything like that. And of course, the VOD will exist for anybody who wants to see My Summer Car. But welcome on in, Space Monkey. Congrats on grabbing the first redeem today. And Kian, very good to see you both. I hope you've been well. Merry Christmas to you. Kian, you're so fucking excited for this. I am glad. I think this will be a great time. I hope it will. Hoping everybody has had a great day, whether you celebrate or not. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Space Monkey. You were thinking of that long drive stream the other day. You got so happy when you saw the notification. Yes, it was such a good thing. Heartwarming. We had a great time. So let's try My Summer Car today. Looking forward to this. Me too. Oh, weird. Why is my camera all slow? It's not just my camera. My whole computer's slowed down. I don't know why. It really did not like me launching this game. I know my frames. Where are they? Uh-oh, should I have tested this game before I launched stream? Wait, okay. It finished whatever it's doing. Technical issues, what a surprise. I know. How bad is the delay? Screen resolution by default is 1024 by 768. Let's make it 2K and graphics good. Six seconds, that's not terrible. Okay, so I don't see a configuration menu. I see new game, credits, and quit. Hey, Goats and Scarves, welcome in. Good to see you. And it does not launch full screen. It launches windowed. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I can still capture it. Is that going to work? Yes, that's going to work. Okay. Did I say I was an engineer? I am not an engineer. This is really loud. I used to be a machinist and a gunsmith, so I would work on like CNC machining for medical and aerospace and stuff, but I didn't engineer the parts. Like I never did, you know, the tooling and the cutting pathways and the actual engineering of the structures. I just ran the machines. Oh, that's funny. You can put your own picture on the license. Permadeath on. Still similar enough, was gonna ask if I was familiar with the game Automation. I am not. I've not heard of that one, but I'll look into it. What's up, Kind? Good to have you. Also, I messed around with my gain and my compression a little bit, so let me know how the audio is, especially my voice and everything. Why am I trying to hate myself? Because when I hate myself playing a game, it does really well on my channel. Also, we had such a good time with the long drive last year that I had to try something like it. This game is so loud, and hold on. Oh, that's a baby. Lurking while playing a board game on data. Wi-Fi is out, so we'll lurk as you can. No worries. It's good to have you. Merry Christmas to you. Okay, Suomi, Finland, 1976. Ad was born. Highly recommend and prefer Monbazoo. This dev hates you for existing. Pog, hi, Christopher. How you doing? Merry Christmas to you, Schmitchell. It's good to have you. Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates. If you haven't played this game before, get ready for frustration. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, no, the frustration wasn't supposed to start. Okay, I think it saved itself. What is breaking already? That is a terrible poster. Did I move to the Southern Hemisphere? Why is that? It's way more fun to watch streamers play than it is to play. Well, lucky for you all, then. Save and quit to menu is the toilet. It's summer in December? That's just Florida. Hey, Purple, how you doing? Beer case. Notepad. My first note. Important. It's a car-building tycoon game. You're able to fully design the car, including the engine, and in story mode, you build up a network of factories and make trade deals for exporting. That sounds like that could be fun for at least a one-time playthrough. Your quarter finish. You should play this game. Got you a second monitor. Very cool. All right, where's my car? I gotta stick the notepad in it, I think. What's this? Okay, first of all, what's this? It's pretty fun, but there are some game mechanics that get annoying fast for you anyway. You hope I like it? Yeah, I hope we all just have a good time with it. Alright, is there a computer I can stick this in? Happy holidays to you as well. Where's my computer room? Why is there turf in the floor of this room? Don't be lazy. Fix your dad's old car. Uncle's blue van can be loaned. Don't drink alcohol. We will come back when we get bored. Yours, Mom and Dad. I feel like this note says a lot more than that. I do not have a turf room, no. Hyper clean. Upgraded one of your monitors to 1440p. Nice. I got gifted one of those for my birthday, and it's been great. But then ended up connecting to your 4K TV instead. Okay, I have dropped the dipper, and I can no longer pick it up. They did say in early access the sauna was cold. Now, this game has been in early access since, like, 2016. So it's up there with, like, Project Zomboid in terms of early access forever. Okay, beautiful vehicle. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, okay. My character is stressed already? What do you have to be stressed about? Dashboard meters. Let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Said let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in. Okay. The ever-looming threat of the Soviet Union invading. It's just ancestral stress. Just in their genes. Always vigilant. Good on them. Air filter. Spanner set. Okay, I bet I need these. Yeah, that's probably where the air filter goes. You know, I'm glad that you are confirming my thoughts. Boy. Uh-huh. Yep. How many tips do I want? None right now. Okay, so there's a hoist. Let's grab the... Can I grab the manifold? This is a manifold, right? There's a grill. Subframe. Can't grab the manifold. So we got pistons. Oh, cylinder head. Okay, so let's say we just drop this right here on the bench. Hey, Scanlan, I'm well. I hope you're well. All right, now the order these things go in, I don't know. Let's try the rocker shaft. Rocker shaft? I hardly know her shaft. All right. Okay, so the piston does not go in yet. Better to be pissed off than pissed in, some might say. Good coming to the end of the Alan Wake 2 DLC. Very nice. Timing cover? No. Say I'm like 80% done with the car. We'll be on the road in no time. I feel like bearings are pretty important. But now's not the time. I wouldn't think we'd put the head gasket on yet. Or do we? Are we not missing parts? I don't know. Let's try a distributor. Not to dissuade you, but I've actually built an engine and still had to watch a walkthrough for this game. We'll see what we can get going here. It's part of the fun. Scream at you when I want a hint. Have you, like, played or seen this? No, he looked it up. Okay. I don't think the alternator goes here. You know nothing about cars, but you'd probably be so confused. I'm in kind of a unique position where I know very little about cars, but from my background in machining, I know some mechanical things. I just don't know how they all work together in a car. And the crankshaft should be the thing that pushes the pistons, I think. And by the way, I only have pistons 2 through 4. Oh, wait, I have piston 1 right here. Okay. Somehow the wheels spin. Here in time for the shaft cranking, exactly. You just missed a great joke involving that and a rocker shaft. I'm sure you can put the two together. Block! Okay, I can grab the block. Hmm. Holler at you if I don't want help, Christopher. I am hollering at you right now. Can we put the grill on the car? No. Yell at you for no reason? I don't know. It feels like maybe that's unhealthy. Wish they had a gunsmithing sim. They do. It's on my list to play. All right, we got the seat in. See if I can start putting parts together. That'll give me a morale boost. Can I attach the manifold to the seat? Probably if I believe hard enough. Can you tell me an important control for the game? Sure. What you got? Two to enter build mode. I can sleep. I can sleep here? What happened to that dashboard I had? Gonna throw a lift kit on this bad boy? Sure. Okay, dashboard meters. So I bet... I saw a clock gauge. I bet the clock gauge goes in here. Boom. And the radio... Hell yeah. And then I bet there's a wiring mess behind the radio. Where did I see that? No, that doesn't go there. But it's got to have, like, an electrical, like a chassis or... I don't know, something. Wiring harness. I don't know. These are words that I have heard before that have some kind of meaning. Is it just electrics? It is not just electrics. All right, I'm getting thirsty. I better go inside and get myself a cold one. Some milk. There you go. I'm getting more stressed out by the minute. I bet if I threw a basketball in here, it would help. Hey, what's this? What happens when we run out of milk? We are only 3 milk cartons away from madness. Start a fire. Uh-huh. So now we can heat treat parts. If I turn the kickstand off, is this just gonna fall over? Amazing self-balancing scooter. Enter driving mode. Uh-huh, I'm clicking enter driving mode. I heard something click. What's up, Todd?
Add knock dance 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 add knock dance.
Thank you for resubscribing for 8 months now. I appreciate your support. Engine shut off. Okay, if that's the engine shut off, where is the engine turn on? Maybe I need fuel. Can we put the lights directly in the vehicle? Try the knee thing. Oh, I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, thank you for asking. The knee thing. Oh, I can pick up the whole unit. Zartrid, thank you for lurking. You have a great Christmas as well. Enjoy dinner. So that's the lights. Gotta go lurking. Yeah, have fun. Enjoy family time. Wait, I saw a fuel tap. My character is going to starve to death before I learn any of this. Okay, so 1 is like a sub-assembly mode, I think. And then 2 is like the build mode where you physically place it in the car. So I wonder what happens if I press 2. Okay, so I think it's telling me the dashboard meters are not complete. One piece at a time. We'll get this. Don't you worry. I feel like an oil pan is something that would go directly into a vehicle, maybe. I mean, unless there's like a subframe or something that it has to mount to. Merry Christmas, Hopnol. Do I have Do Not Disturb in Steam on? I don't think so. I'm just gonna keep poking around at something until we learn. All right, so dropped it the other way. You did the U thing? What does that mean? Wait, okay, it's standing up. Not quite. Okay, maybe if I tilt it back this way some... Okay, that was a little too much. When a friend of yours is in one of those work icebreakers where you say something about yourself, one of the things he says is that he enjoys unreliable Italian cars. Okay, maybe this angle. Damn it, it's so picky. There's got to be a way to, like, just pick it up. Check my inventory. No cigarettes.
Oh.
I don't know if I have an inventory. Oh, Steam inventory. Oh, thank you, kind. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna try this game today, but we can definitely try this and compare the two. Let's see if I can figure out my summer car. I don't want to give up on it, but I would love to try Monbazoo and see how the two compare. Catch you up. We need to fix up a car, and our parents are away, I think. That's pretty much all I know. Someone had a great idea about putting it up against the wall. That didn't exactly work like I would have expected. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it until until I want to interact with it again. You've got to go in there somehow. Right? I mean, that's the rear seat. I'm not going to say I know a lot about cars, but I'm like 80% certain that's where the rear seat goes. Brazilian and just landed here on the live. Welcome in. Happy holidays to you. I have no idea what I'm doing, and people are laughing at my expense, which means I'm having a good time. On a small hint, if it's like little itty bitty. More of a game mechanic. Yeah, that sounds fair. Nothing just goes in. You have to bolt it in manually, each individual bolt. Interesting, because it seemed like these went in and kind of clicked into place.
Voi saatana! Voi vittujen vittu! Vitun mulkku.
Hold on, let me get my thumbnail.
Me vittu.
Okay, that's my thumbnail for when I edit this into a YouTube video. Where's the sauna? I can show you the sauna. Sauna. It doesn't work in early access. They'll click into place, but they won't stay there until you bolt them in with the spanner set. Okay. Hey, Brian, welcome in. And mixed sauce. Don't see any beer. Are you sure this is Finland? Wait, hold on. How's that? I think I can turn the game back up. It was just super loud. Sauna does work right now? Okay. I was just reading off the Steam page. The only thing you remember about this game is if you don't bolt things in, they will fly off upon driving. That sounds fun, but subpar.
Christmas car. Adnock got that Lambo now?
Yeah, you know it. I'm just working on these old beater cars for fun and to give them a second chance at life. What's up, Sally? Good to have you. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Currently escaping a jam-packed family gathering for 5 minutes, hiding in the basement. Too much stimulus for you. I get it. I totally get it. Best of luck, though. And happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas to you, Sally. Okay, so we've got a screwdriver, a spanner set. It's a very tedious game. That, you know, part of the fun, I think. Now, how do I... What if I go into build mode? Okay, so this is a 13mm spanner. So now I just have to figure out what size spanner I need. I would expect these to be fairly large bolts. I bet it's 10mm. Everything needs 10mm. No? Okay. So 10mm spanner isn't missing. This isn't realistic. It's not an 11. Or maybe I'm reading this wrong. Because I doubt it's anything smaller than a 10mm spanner. Be some tiny bolts holding on those seats. Am I pointing at the right place? Just a heads up, if you don't point the cursor at the exact point the bolt is, nothing will happen. Okay. I thought I saw a flashlight around here. Okay, let me put the spanner back. I'm bringing spanner back. How do I do it? Okay. Are there bolts you also have to put in? Possible. So... It's just a ton of M3 bolts. I can't seem to actually operate the flashlight. I don't know if there's batteries I need to put in first. Need somebody to hold my flashlight for me. Who's gonna volunteer? Oh, I can... throw. Nate, welcome in. How you doing? Flashlight belongs to the car now. Not seeing any damn bolts. That kind of looks like a bolt. Wait. Did that just do something? The bolt's under the car. No, this is probably to hoist the engine block in, right? Pretty sure I just lost my wrench. If I tried rebooting, a couple of beers will reboot me, right? Just need the right size wrench. Okay. I tried calling the car manufacturer. Yeah, but I don't speak Finnish. See, this looks like a... No, it doesn't. I was gonna say, that looks like a spot for a bolt. You know, before I was at least getting a pop-up that was like, you know, this is not correct. Can I get lower? I don't think so. You're just trying to see me get low, 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 low. The object isn't snapped in, you can't bolt it in. Okay. I might have pushed it out of its snapped location. Okay, so we need a new windshield. You know what? It's not like we're gonna have any passengers. What do we need a rear seat for? And checkmark shows up and you place it as when it's snapped in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that. That's a spark plug wrench. I doubt that's what I'm looking at, but... Let me try the other side. Wonder if there's a schematic for this thing. Around a little harder, the sensitivity on the bolts is kind of high. Maiko, thank you for the clip. I appreciate it. Why am I suddenly standing again? Dell, welcome in. Good to have you. Now, the question is, did I just do something good, or did I unseat it? You're at the stage where you can't get the seat on. I can't do anything. I've seen people like play a couple minutes of this when they're already got the car running. But no, I'm just trying to brute force figure this out. I can't even get the flashlight to work. Is that a bolt? I don't know. Don't worry, had the entire car built, and 2 seconds later it fell apart. It's not the right size. I have checked every size of the spanners, I think. Honestly, never got as far as the seats, but it's possible you have to do something else to the body before you can put the seats in. Okay, so I think I did see a subframe assembly, maybe? Hey, Capsmack, how you doing? Where did I see that? Need some help, you can hop into my summer car yourself and see if you can find out. Thank you. I've got several people standing by to help me should I request assistance. I'm just trying to kind of figure things out right now. What are you down here? Exhaust pipe. Okay. Why are there flies? I wonder what goes onto the subframe. It's the Christmas lights. You need Christmas lights before you install a seat. Exactly. That's where the damn pipe was. See, we're learning together. Drum brake, trail arm. Steering column. Maybe... I don't know what I'm gonna put. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be awake for however long this stream is. Welcome in. He's your friend who loves my summer car and you just linked me to him. Well, I sure do appreciate that. Like, hey, my buddy is playing my summer car. I really appreciate you spreading the word. Was that the oil pan? Yes, indeed. Yeah, the oil pan, it got moved when I broke my windshield. Don't ask. Finally, some light in here. I got the rocker shaft attached to the cylinder head. I think that's a good thing. He helped you a little through building the car, but you did all right with trial and error. It failed to start, though. I would love to see how we can get with trial and error. So the camshaft probably attaches to the crankshaft, no? Glad I'm trying to do it without help, absolutely. Surprisingly, it did help you understand cars better. Okay, so wait, what do I need to install here? Okay, wait, I can look at the position of this stuff. So obviously, this looks like where our pistons eventually go. And I believe the crankshaft drives the pistons. So I would think... But I don't actually know how... Wait. Could have sworn I just saw a check mark. Oh, it's super finicky. So if I were looking at this thing and I had to put it together, I would kind of think that end's got to go over there somewhere. Like, unless it goes inside here and it's driven by something in that end. And then this comes out here. Thank you, Corey, but I want to try to poke around with it first. I just placed something in something else. Welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah, I accidentally clicked when there was a check mark. Is it up inside the rocker cover? I've placed the camshaft in the block. Really? Huh. On the left side. I don't know how to rotate left to right. I know how to rotate this way. Game is pretty damn sensitive. You pretty much have to have everything aligned almost perfectly. What is breaking out there? And why am I losing power? This whole game is an enigma. Alright, look, I better go find something to eat. Damn, this house is scary when it's dark. If I paid my power bill, that's what I was just asking. Oh, that made me super thirsty. Okay, well, time to have a beer. Okay, well, the fridge still seems to have power. Is there, like, a generator? Can't even get the flashlight to work. No, flashlight. You can use the tap to get the thirst meter down. Okay. Chugged an entire case once and then drove the van. Hey, Boogie, welcome in. Nourish me. Krusty, how you doing?
Merry Christmas. This doesn't look like a car at all, to be honest.
It is the essence of a car, and isn't that what counts? Happy holidays, Boogie. You gotta lean forward in a weird way. What are these controls? Okay, I still don't know why my power is out. Man, I gotta urinate though. Okay, let's go in the shower. That's a logical place. Turn the tap off or it just uses way too much electricity. Wow, what kind of power grid am I working with here? If you think about it, if you drank from the tap, you'd lean under it. Yeah, I guess so. Gotta get that last little bit out. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we're good. I hope it's not like the long drive where I have to, like, zip my pants back up. Power thing is the biggest annoyance to you. Destroyed any fun for you. The power goes out like 4 times a day. Do I have to find like a breaker box? I play the long drive. I have played it a couple of times. You need to go to the mailbox and get the bill because you actually do have to pay the power bill. Fuse box is to the left when you walk in the house. I'm sure glad I can see anything. Hey, that looks like a car. Got an Elgato Stream Deck today. Very nice. Did I just crash my car? My non-driving car from the outside. Holy shit, I can't see anything. I know there's a light around here somewhere. I can't see. Where am I? Where am I? You know what? Where's that rear car seat? What did I do with it? Or maybe I can find a bedroom. I think it's time to just go to bed. I... You know what? Maybe it's a good thing if I die from stress and I can start again. Lost all sympathy for the protagonist after the shower pee. Just joined the Discord and gave the worst verification reason. Oh boy. Oh no, that's far from the worst. Mass, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you as well. Okay, you know what? We're gonna call this one a wash. We're gonna start anew. Take 2. What's with the finish? Finish game. Hey, Ezra, happy holidays to you. Wait, did I click? No. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's familiarize ourselves with some things. First of all, what is this? Oh, we've broken the seams of reality. Okay. The lean-in is the funniest part until you meet any person. Okay. Hey, thank y'all for grabbing those daily redeems over on Twitch. Alright, so somebody mentioned a mailbox. Apparently... Now, wait, is this like a public easement, or do I own all of this? I need to establish my level of wealth to know where I fit in. The lean-in or the O key? Justing that you have 3,000 on you, I'd assume middle class. Mailbox is near the house, though. Okay, well, let's see what this is. Finns don't have dollars. Man, why can't I remember the Finnish unit of currency? Can I drink the water? Can I swim? I'm leaving my old life behind. Can you drown is the ultimate question. I was trying. Was the marca until 2002 when they switched to the euro? That makes sense. Can I enter driving mode? Let's see if we can learn how driving works with this boat. Got a warning from Twitch asking if you wanted to say that. Return? I bet I need to put fuel in it, huh? Huh. Alright, let's, You know what? If we can drive that, I bet we can drive the scooter. Piss in it. Ah, you know what? Biofuel. I like it. Not doing that, I died trying to drive that. I'm treating this like Dark Souls. Deaths will be traded for information. Oh, there's fuel in it. Okay. Maybe the clutch? There's gotta be, turn this thing on button. Kickstart? I don't know. It's a kickstand. Oh, Kickstarter. Uh... This is going great. Can you tell I've never ridden a motorcycle? To make sure you're not in gear. An old style bike, there's typically a fuel valve under the fuel tank. Why did that happen? Fuel tap? Off. Regular. Or let's go with on. Okay, now the gearing. The gearing. Oh, kickstand. That's a good point. There's usually a foot thing for the gear, isn't there? G is up. That didn't do it. Wait, okay, hold on. Wait, do I have to hold the clutch down longer? I was clutching the gear, yeah. My summer car name is GGGGG. Oh, auto clutch is on. Give it go juice as you swap into gear. We're stalling due to low RPM. Ah, I have movement. Okay, let's try to shift into second gear. Think it goes up to fourth gear? That, my friend, is a trap. I'm sure we can make this. It'll be like your new home wherever you end up. Well, I stalled it. Smile on your face is so amazing. See, this is what makes people's days, just a man playing a game on stream. I'm glad we're all having a good time. This was the perfect thing to get on and try. Okay, now do I want to go to Lop or... I don't know, this one's closer. Yeah, same to you, Schmitchell. Thanks for spending some of it with us. Speeding tickets in Finland are income dependent. This game is poorly balanced audio. Hey, Herb, welcome in. Road is kind of a big circle, so you don't have to worry too much. Perfect. I had a good day. Yeah, it was a pretty chill one. I did most of my Christmas stuff yesterday, so... You know, I saw Grandma today. I ate some leftovers. I had about 4 slices of pie. It was a good day. Okay, 3, but yeah. You need more info? Not really. There was breakfast pie. There was pie with Grandma, and then there was pie after I got home from Grandma's house and had dinner. Does the no spoilers Kenshi rule not apply to this first person mod? I'm not wanting people to tell me everything, but I've gotten a little bit of help. Breakfast pie? I contend that pumpkin pie is one of the purest breakfast foods that exists on this earth. Smoked prime rib today plus key lime pie. Very nice. I did crock pot short rib. Because I'm not much of a cook, and I had great success with that. Have a pumpkin pie joke, but it might get me banned, so you can all imagine it. Your wife and you had your cookout, 2 hamburgers, some veggie skewers, and a hot dog. Very Christmas. I'm glad you had a good one. Pumpkin pie filling on a waffle. Want to try that? That does sound pretty great. Hey, you know, I could use some fuel and a beer, so I hope there's a gas station around. Had salmon and beef tenderloin. That also sounds great. Not a pie, but there used to be a cereal called Muffin Tops that was amazing. They stopped making it, and you haven't had cereal since. Keep driving west, there's Norway, and they have oil. Doesn't Norway have, like, one of the highest concentrations of electric vehicles in the world? What was the second pie? Also pumpkin pie, because I brought some to my grandma, and she wanted me to eat some with her, so obliged. And then third pie was pecan. Okay, we're moving. We're grooving. We're putting pedal to the metal. Faster, faster. Well, if you say so. Am I wearing a helmet? Probably not. Hello, I'm here to give you a Christmas kiss. Mwah. 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 Merry Christmas. Ah, yes. I love the, strawberry? Strawberry! I got it right. I identified a plant. Can I just... You don't mind? Sad to say, but must be departing, so have a good night. You have a good night as well. It's great to meet you. Sees money box crouches to steal, you know me. We grow in weed? I mean, if that's an option. So now, do I have, like, an inventory? Maybe I access it via my wristwatch. Yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and get the time real quick. Yes, I see. I'm late. I've passed a freckle, quarter to a mole. We got a job? I think so. What's the time? Ah, time I bought a watch. Damn, those strawberries will go rotten before you finish that job. Well, maybe if they were easier to pick. My God, thank you for the clip. What, do only certain ones have strawberries? Give to me your fruit. Do I just have to find the ones that do have strawberries? Dumbest story ever. Your boss at a new job went to check the time, and you instinctively did as well, but weren't wearing a watch, and just said, oh, I'm not wearing a watch. Very relatable. Thumbnail of that clip shows me smiling very nicely. Aww. I haven't slept for 3 weeks because of night frost warning. Damn strawberries going bad. The interaction in this game is super picky. Like, I can't tell if none of these actually have strawberries to pick, or if there's just a highly sensitive spot I have to highlight. I'm sure this is lovely viewing for those of you at home. This is the most painful job I think I've ever done in a game, simply because of how bad the mechanic is. Almost as bad a mechanic as I am. Got him. You're quite enjoying this, I'm glad. Picking strawberries fucking sucks. Thinking of that meme video that's like, oh, look, a strawberry. I don't think I know it. You've never seen this strawberry picking approach before? It's novel ground. Well, I do like to be a trendsetter, an innovator, a disruptor, a synergizer, a barrier breaker. Come on, let me pick strawberry. I tried bowing to the strawberries to show them proper respect. Yeah, I'm as low as I can go. I think it actually wasn't possible like this before, but you don't know. Also, Love Glutton used the last of his phone battery in a power outage to message me to send his regards to me in chat. Oh, we appreciate that, Love Glutton. Keep updating the game and adding a ton of mechanics. We're 20% done with the strawberries. I better get, like, a lot of money for this. Oh my god, they just don't end. Can I, like, do this and then it'll highlight when there's one I can pick, or am I gonna miss them if I do this? This is making me dizzy. No, I feel like that's too high off the ground. I'm very thirsty. Do you have, like, a water? Game is complex in weird ways. It is. You were living in Texas. You had your roof fly off and power go out on Christmas one year. Went to Denny's. Also, hello, Rubber Duck. Okay, I gotta find... You must have a hose or something I can drink out of. Is there consequences to max thirst? I'm sure there are. Notice I'm less stressed in a day of strawberry picking than I am fixing my own car. Ah, there we go. I knew I'd figure it out. I'm a little hungry, but luckily there's a whole strawberry field here. Maybe there's something I can eat in, like, the silo. What, is breaking and entering not a thing in this game? Maybe you can eat the farmer? Maybe. Yes, Krusty, you may speak. His infirm mother could have picked 4 boxes in the time you pick one. Oh, great. Call her up. I'd love the help. You know, he didn't sleep for 3 weeks. Maybe if he weren't so sleep deprived, he wouldn't be letting his strawberries go rotten. Man, this job sucks. I can't wait to wrap up, go home, shower, and play My Summer Car. Living the dream, drinking sparkly grape juice and eating people puppy chow. Stream is great, don't ever change, thank you. Is the tag mortal above Monday? That's because I'm playing on permadeath. So if I die, that's it. Hope picking enough strawberries would make you immortal like IRL. It's a good thing you're already immortal, or else somebody would have ended you for sharing the secret. You ever think the reason nobody wants to pick your strawberries is none of them are worth a damn? Look at this. How many strawberries do I have to look at before I find one pickable? The idea of permadeath for this game seems far-fetched, but also terrifying. Ain't no coward, permadeath for the win. Thank you. You respect what I'm doing here. Here's what I think about you and your mother. I see why you're a failed farmer. You react to nothing.
Ei perkele kyllä et vaan oo Elialaatikkois kerännyt osansa, kun sä se yhdessä sait.
Hold on. Okay, last little bit. And I'm taking the berries. What do you mean I can't steal the car? Summer car acquired.
Huomennakin Hallanvuoren takia valvommaa. En minä 3 viikkoa nukkunutkaan, mutta kai se nyt mennään samalla silmillä.
What is it with me and inappropriate urination in car games? It's... I don't know if one of these games inspired the other. Come on, let me pick it up.
Ei perkele, kyllä pimeä kerkii tulla ennen kuin tämä pelto on kerättynä.
Okay. I'm not gonna question it. You telling me I can't affix my berries to my cargo rack? Wait. My berries? I picked them. They're the fruits of my labor.
Ei perkele, kyllä mä tää noin mansikat peltoon, kun tommosta vahtia
This reminds me of that time I picked strawberries. I'm glad to be bringing wholesome, relatable fun to everybody. Oh, now he's a communist. One day working the fields is what it took to radicalize me. Kitty! Hey, Kitty. Happy Crimbus to you two. One day of strawberries did what Disco Elysium could not. Imagine. Wait. This man is a worse driver than me, and they said it couldn't be done. What you got there? Vina? My first guess would be wine, but at 38% by volume, I don't think so. Do I know this man? I don't know. You had an amazing Christmas. You too, Krez. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. Hey, it's getting late. We should get out of here. It says drunken fish booze. Oh, that's right. You did tell me you love Finnish games. I'm not pressing anything. Jace, hello, good to have you. Good news is that etymologically it does come from the word for wine, but it means liquor, I see. Hands are off. What about my feet? You found out the trick. I'm pressing the keys with my feet. Oh no, do you know what I did? Does anybody here know the mistake that I committed? Y'all see that gauge there? Oh no, that's my speed gauge. Oh, no, okay, I thought I ran out of gas. Because I'm pretty sure I stop doing circles and get up the hill. In Finland, bike rides you. Pro gamer move, thank you. It's nice to be recognized. Turned out the guy was right, though. It was dark before I finished the field. Hello. I feel like something is wrong with my scooter. I can't get it to go in a straight line. Oh, great. Another shoulder. There's M for meat, Crayon.
Helvetti.
You have firm faith I'll make it far in this finish, hell, thank you. Why? I tapped it. I tapped the right. Is that what M does? Yes. And this is what O does. Being a smartass, but that's amazing. Yes. Hey, here's a dirt road. This surely leads somewhere good. Like a bigger dirt road. Where is this taking me? It makes you wish your life was simpler. What are these? Okay, it's real slippery in first gear. You want to down a bottle of liquor and crash your car in a hedge, you just can. Stuck. The physics in this game are kind of bad sometimes. I mean, okay. Okay, I see what I must do. I'm sure the stair physics will improve while carrying a bike. It's like moving your way through one of those dreams where you're trying to run away from a monster and the air is like quicksand and you can barely move. But we are getting somewhere. When am I going back through Fallout Dust? John Holvey, welcome in. Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow I'll do Fallout Dust, and then Saturday, Sunday, Kenshi. I just didn't want to do a main series on Christmas when people might be doing family stuff and all that, so we're playing something different and fun today. Well, that was anticlimactic. I think this is a road. It's a free ledge, but you still want your money back. Hey, don't be mad because I made it. Surely we'll come across something interesting. I am mighty hungry, so, you know, like maybe a Waffle House would be real nice. Wait. Oh, they were passing me. Am I not fast enough for you? Was I considering whether to finish drive on the left side? I was. Am I running out of fuel? What did he just say? A lot of things. You dick of a pussy. I don't even know what that means. It was not top speed. I was indeed running out of fuel. No, I've never played this before, Twinkie Farts. It's fucking dickhead, but roughly translated. You know, it makes me wonder if it's anything like the, I want to say it's Russian, is idi nahui, which means, like, if you translate it literally, it means, like, get yourself on a dick or something, but the intended meaning is, like, fuck you or go fuck yourself. But it means literally, like, get on a dick. I wonder if it's a similar thing. Okay, well... This game requires a lot of time and dedication. I see that. It means fuck off. A very colorful way of saying it. Enjoy the stars. Yeah, until I starve to death. Gonna need videos of me translating swears. I am not... There's only a handful that I know between Spanish and Russian, and frankly, I was taught some things in Spanish by some native Spanish speakers that I will now never say once I grasped their full meaning. So,
Joo, ei jaksa katsoa sun naamaas.
Galaxy, how you doing? Thank you for
Grasp the full
resubscribing.
meaning of this. Sorry.
Grasp the full meaning of this. Okay, I think maybe run number 2 is at an end here. Is it really out of fuel? I think so. In Dutch, we curse with horrible diseases like civilized people. Might be something I could do. Okay, hit me with it. What is the something I maybe could do? Fuel tap reserve. Okay, okay. Surely this has gotten even easier now that my bike has fallen over. Okay, hold on, hold on. I saw it. I saw it. Kickstand. Fuel tap. Can't tell which way it's facing. You see the lights walk towards them. Not those lights, I gather. No, the only other lights I see are the tower and what's left of the sunlight. Increase brightness. I don't even think there was I mean, maybe under graphics. Contrast enhance. Well, that did shit. Run is cooked. Back to the road and throw your thumb out. That might work. You did that from NVIDIA control panel. I think I might have passed the road. Could help guide you through first bit of the game. I appreciate it, but I'm having more fun just trial and erroring. Well, I lost my bike. Plenty more of that to go. That's why this game is a gold mine. Okay. Wait, that's a car. So the road is there. We made it to Tuesday. Yes, Mortal Monday is over. We can now celebrate Mortal Tuesday. Hey, the sound my footsteps made changed. I bet I'm on the road now. Hold on. You see how close that came to me? Hitchhike is O. Oh, I thought that was a thumbs up. Okay, if I stand in this exact spot, surely a passerby will see me standing here. Yeah, here's one now. Maybe they'll have something to eat, too. Surely. Here we go. Our salvation approaches. Hey, buddy. Buddy. Oh. All right, we're going to step a little to the left. I see another one coming down the road, I think. All right, I'll use the car's headlights to place my own positioning, I think. Right about here. Hey, buddy. What? Died with his thumb up.
12 vuotta täytin. Isä poltti puisen veturin.
1 day alive, 8 strawberries picked, 1 swear word said.
Hukattiin.
This seems upbeat for a death. Like that the game is a grind personally because like working on a project car is a grind too, you know, including all the stuff you have to do that isn't work on the car. Oh, I was in the ads. Sorry, Schmitchell. I got hit by a car. Well, first one car phased through me. So I thought, okay, I'm fine. And then a second car hit me dead on and I died. 0 cups of coffee, that's the real tragedy, I know. Imagine IRL, a car just phased through you and you're like, OMG, reality just glitched, I'm fine. And then the second one easy guys you. Alright, so do we try more with the bike? Or do we try again to get the car fixed up? Don't fully understand the hitchhiking mechanic, but it can be done. Think you have to call a friend, though. Interesting. Okay, so, you know, at home, we have food and water and such. So let's read this again. Don't be lazy. Fix your dad's old car. Uncle's blue van can be loaned. Uncle's blue van can be loaned. I don't know what that means. Who is Uncle and where is his blue van? Could fully explain it, but you won't, and that I appreciate.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Love Glutton. I hope you've recovered from your power outage. Uncle's blue van. Think it's good now. Good to hear. Hey, what's this? Holiday present. What is this? Booze. And what's the card? Oh man, that stuff hits. Alright. And it's raining? Love Glutton, were you here when I played The Long Drive last year for New Year's? Very similar concept, except it involves actually building your car too, not just struggling to drive it. Wait, hold on. We're trying to fix up an old car. Drunk biking, are we sure? Hey, you only live once. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, now we're ready. Seems like a great idea. Wait, am I upright? I think I am. What's up, Agromonk? I stalled it. Merry Christmas. Hope you're having as much fun with this game as I did. Yes. Merry Christmas to you. Did just chug a bottle of Christmas spirits. Honestly, I think the adrenaline is going to sober me up. Mon Bazoo is another fun Canadian simulator. Somebody gifted me that today and said I should play that instead. But I wanna try this one, and then maybe we'll compare it to Mon Bazoo. Driving the car in the rain in the late game is such a mood. I hope you get there. Alright. Clearly we're not fit to drive, so let's go handle some power tools. So we've got dashboard meters here. Let's pick this up and flip it over. Follow a streamer who plays My Summer Car as a palate cleanser between big games or long runs in games. I could see doing a little of that. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Feels like it's been forever that you've been gone. When as far as buying a wheel and pedals for it. Oh man, I'm I'm glad my own little buzz cleared up, because this would be extra fun. It's already making me a little nauseous. Boom! That's right. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Alright, where's the radio? Unless somebody stole my car radio, then I'd have to sit in silence. Holy shit, this is nausea-inducing. You look quite drunk. All I drank was one bottle. You need a different song in your brain. Which one? I just put out 3 for you. None of those. Picky, aren't we? I think the dashboard meter might be a complete assembly at this point. Maybe not. The only other thing I could think of that goes to it is anything electrical. Okay, maybe let's get the cylinder head out. And one thing we learned before is that the rocker shaft does go on the cylinder head. Hey, Quentin, great game. I'm glad you enjoy it. Happy holidays to you. Boom, okay. Now we open the spanner set. I said we open the spanner set, yes. And I don't know, I'm guessing these are... Let me take a look. That looks like about a 10 millimeter, so let's start with a 10. $12 maybe? One of your favorite oddball indie games? Ah, okay, unseated it. You've been very drunk working on vehicles, you don't remember so much head swaying. That's because it just doesn't make it to your memory. Never gotten drunk on Christmas, but you have gotten drunk from drinking 3 beers on one of your birthdays at a comedy club. Yeah, that'll happen. It sounds like you had a good birthday, though. Did I try 11? Hey, Minoc, welcome in. Happy holidays to you as well. Wait, which bolts? Oh, maybe the screwdriver for those in the rear. Oh, wait, I saw something. Hold on, we're gonna make this work. Yes, we got a turn. We're making progress. Wonder car fixes take so long. But you started drinking one day, and then the next day you learned we cut up 4 cords of firewood and put an engine in his 1965 Ford. I am more patient than you. I do have a reputation for this in games. Okay, now absent any sort of like Loctite or anti-seize, I don't know if I have to do any of that. So now let's look at the construction of this thing. We've got 8. They look like broached hex slots. So this is the only way you'll be able to play. And then we've got a bunch of bosses with square and circle slots on them. What if we grab this and rotate it over? Okay. The guy who put a Subaru 3.3 liter flat 6 into a Volkswagen microbus really messed with a lot of street racers. I know what some of those words mean. I think I get the idea of what you're talking about. See those 4 square holes? Those are for strawberries. I thought you were going to say that's where the square peg goes. Alright, so... head gasket and rocker cover. That's probably... that's right, the square hole. Get this air filter out of my way. Headers. What do we have here? You hate that video, but for all the wrong reasons. You feel betrayed because her suffering isn't real, it's an act. Well, yeah, she's an actress, isn't she? Caterpillar is coming out with a consumer truck? Really? How can you enjoy fake suffering? Okay, let's grab this block. Move the dashboard meters. Now, if I look at the orientation of these threaded bits here, I wonder if any of this sticks out to me. Learning engine assembly too. Yeah, I don't know much about cars, so I'm just trying to think mechanically where everything would go. I wouldn't think the head gasket would be ready to go on. No, and that probably goes on the block after. after the moving bits are installed. Distributor. You know, guns just think like that, but a moving bomb. Game uses a lot of IRL stuff, just way simplified. It's good base knowledge. Yeah, we're learning. You're back. Welcome back, Dell. So, like, there's all sorts of... Like, it looks like fluids or gases go into here one way or another. Okay. This time, surely it's the 10mm. Hints or no? Little tiny silly hints, maybe, if I'm doing something, like, way wrong. But I'd like to try to figure this out on my own. Tomorrow, I can assemble an entire engine block while drunk. Wrong, take the head off. You want to do a homework later? This is an inline-4 engine with overhead valves. Oh, you can put things in the wrong order? I see. Let's see if it's piston time. Doesn't seem to be piston time. What else do we have? I feel like a flywheel is part of this whole contraption. You pistoned the Strawberry Man earlier? No, I pissed on the Strawberry Man. Add a gearbox to the mess. That'll help. It sure will. Crankshaft has got to go in one of these things. I feel like the crankshaft, Go on, get in there. I'm sure that doesn't get bolted in anywhere because it's got a spin. I'm sure it's got some type of clamp or collet or... I don't know, something. But... best way to tell if your crankshaft is bad is to drop it. At least I am less drunk now. It might be about time for a beer. So what are we camming exactly? What are all these lines? They've got to go for something. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub. Very much appreciated. Hope you're having a good time. That's gotta be something. So this is a bored hole. And what would... Presumably you would bore a hole in that because something would rotate. Same as this. But this one... Wait. Flatulent Gonad. What a name. Welcome in, Raiders. Good to have you. Thank you for the raid. What were you up to? Let's find out. Playing Groundfall. Welcome in. Good to have you. I don't know about Groundfall, but feel free to tell us about it. Tell us a little bit about yourself if you'd like. The games you play, what you do over there, anything like that. Oops. Did My Summer Car and Flying Around in Groundfall. Very cool. Like I said, feel free to tell us about yourself. I'm Ed Noctum. I'm a variety streamer on YouTube and Twitch. We're live on both right now. And normally, I like to play a lot of single-player games. I'm playing Kenshi right now, and I'm playing a Fallout New Vegas mod called Dust, which is super hardcore. But being Christmas, I didn't want anybody to miss our main series, so I'm playing My Summer Car for the first time. I've never played it before. Last New Year's, we did the long drive, and we had a ton of fun, so I decided this Christmas we would try some My Summer Car, but welcome on in. As a whole, I like action, horror, RPG, Souls-like shooters, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I stream and I make YouTube videos. So that's a little bit about me and what you can expect from the channel. Welcome in, Raiders. Now, Gonad, if you need to rest, if you need to get off Twitch, if you need to go do anything else, no worries whatsoever. Please feel free to hang out with us, but not obligated after your stream and your raid. I totally get it. My Summer Car has action and horror and deadly trees. Right now, I kind of am being the horror. Okay, so that's the crankshaft pulley. Now, something's got to bolt onto here, I bet. Time for my pistons anywhere. Doesn't appear so. Like the nice nature sounds. Camshaft gear. Glutton, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. So I have a camshaft, and I have a camshaft gear. Maybe think about the pistons the other way around for a bit. I was kind of thinking that. So, you know, they could sort of go that way, or they could sort of go...
Hei, olen Simo Kumppanilehdestä. Minulla olisi juuri sinulle ainutlaatuinen Kumppanilehden tarjous. Tämä uskomaton tarjous on voimassa ainoastaan tämän viikon ja ainoastaan sinulle henkilökohtaisesti. Ensimmäiset 3 kuukautta saat lehden täysin ilmaiseksi. Sen jälkeen seuraavat 2 kuukautta saat uskomattomaan hintaan 9 markkaa 95 penniä plus toimituskulut. Sen jälkeen tarjous jatkuu yhä seuraavat 2 kuukautta hämmästyttävään 19 markan 95 pennin plus toimituskulut hintaan, jonka jälkeen tilaus jatkuu toistaiseksi meidän aina edullisen 29 markan 95 pennin plus toimituskulut jäsenhintaan. Mutta ei tässä vielä kaikki. Jos liityt juuri nyt, saat tilaajalahjaksi täysin ilmaiseksi 3-osaisen villa-alusvaatesetin kesän muotiväreissä ruskeana, keltaisena tai vaalean sinisenä. Tämän lisäksi saatte käytännöllisen rullamitan, viileän jääkaappimagneetin, pirteän punaisen kumppanilehden mainosmukin sekä ällistyttävän...
It's a wireless handset. Let me walk away.
...valolla pelkän toimitusmaksun maksamalla. Pistetäänkö tilaus tulemaan? Mitä sanot? Tartutteko tähän ainutlaatuisen hämmästyttävään tarjoukseen? Tilaa itsellesi ja ilahduta kaveria lahjatilauksella. Miten tehdään? Tilaatteko?
Feel like this is going longer than the subtitles. That's what I was gonna ask. Is this just a joke about Finnish? Or is the Finnish language actually... Because look at this. This is like 3 paragraphs, and then the subtitles are like 4 short sentences. Like, this has got to be just a gag on the Finnish language, right? Most currently spoken languages in the world have about the same information density per time unit. Go back for a second, I'll translate the note. Okay, here's what we got. Sorry about the drunkenness. Oh wait, is My Winter Car actually a sequel? That's not just a joke. Got it? A sec? Okay. My Winter Car is real awesome. $39 bits per second, in fact. Interesting. Or it's all a very elaborate trick from the dev. Alright, so I've got a camshaft over here. And I have a camshaft gear. Oh, leaned a little too far. Okay, maybe they need to be in some sort of frame or receiver type assembly. Let's look at the cylinder head. What do you got for us? So I'm thinking, where'd my piston go? Something a little like this. Camshaft receiver assembly. The funny thing is this so reminds me of being in school for gunsmithing and having like a box of parts and you're like, huh, well this thing is named this thing's cam. So these two things probably go together and that probably cams that. Except I at least knew a little about guns when I did that. I really don't know anything about cars. You like that the piston is getting close to the shaft? Feel that progress? This is just so upside down. It's the same thing, but it fires you into the trees. Okay, so let's take for granted that it's upside down. What? Gonna laugh or lurk and play some PoE2. Sounds good. Grew up with cars. It's kind of painful yet beautiful at the same time to watch others learn. Okay, let's get the crankshaft out of there. Put the block down. Let's try inserting the pistons. No. So the piston wants to have the crankshaft in place. Time for you to spread cheer among the felids in the form of dried compressed meat cereal rations. Have a good cat dinner. Good progress, thank you. Hmm. Don't slack off if someone orders firewood. Fix your dad's old car or we'll take it to be scrapped. It has been rusting in the garage for years now. Your dad says you can have it if you fix and insure it. You can borrow your uncle's van if you have to run errands. If you visit the cabin, make sure the fireplaces are put out. Don't get wasted and remember to clean up after yourself. We'll return to Finland after Tenerife starts to bore us. Regards, Mom and Dad. Okay, so it's basically the same thing the subtitles say. Just more complete. So the crankshaft wants to go in. Now, what keeps the crankshaft in place? The electricity out again? Crankshaft holder, clearly. Yeah, currently gravity. Oh, okay, hold on, hold on. All right. So what has that pattern? I notice... The flywheel shares a similar pattern. Flywheel on my engine. Okay, so still nothing is bolting the camshaft into the block. Or, I don't suppose anything bolts into it because it has to be free spinning, but... Bolted crankshaft. Crankshaft is heavier, though more gravity. Believe it or not, Car Mechanic Simulator is also a very fun game. Hey, I'm down to try that. I think I got it free through Epic. I don't suppose it's any of these things. I don't know the relation of the gearbox to the block. And help to imagine what parts stay still and what parts move when the crank rotates. Rack and pinion is steering stuff. I know what a rack and pinion is. I don't know what it does in a car. Like, mechanically, I know what it is. So the crankshaft is going to drive the pistons, which are going to compress and cause combustion. Right? Did I say anything blatantly wrong there? Yeah, that's all good. I said it the wrong way around. Okay, this is valuable knowledge. I don't understand why my lights aren't on. Piston's driving the crankshaft, not the other way around. Oh, that makes sense. I just knew their movement in relation to each other, not what drove the force. camshaft gear. Where do I suppose you would go? I paid the electric bill. No, someone else mentioned that. I still haven't found my mailbox. Fuse is gone. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But it's about to get dark and lonely without power. Can I go to bed? I can't just sleep. Hey, Rain, welcome in.
Ai, ai, ai.
The store sell fuses? I don't know. Have I met my uncle yet? No. Her fuse burns out, I just go to sleep. So, about your magazine subscription. Am I awake and it's just the middle of the night? Game simulates being lost in the dark incredibly well. Phone's on my right side. Means I'm facing the outside wall. I remember where the lights were, but think I might have left the power off. I think I did. Okay. Okay, hold on. New run, new run. If the main power is off, then why is phone? Let's get their power from the phone line, old school. All right. Let's try to find this mailbox of ours. Yeah, that's true. I forgot that a lot of them could work with just the phone line. Why do we have flagpole and no flag? It isn't a flag day. Is this gonna be the same present? Yes. Random gift money. I didn't see this last time. Turbo. Very few European countries have the flag out every day. You aren't supposed to fly the flag every day, only on days like Independence Day. Oh my god. Am I just learning the extent of my brainwashing? OMG, is that a sticker? I think so. Hey, Commercial. Fly the flag like 3 days a year max? What? We have more half-mast and half-staff days than we do entire flag days for you. Only crazy people in castles fly flags in the UK? And differences. There are speedruns of this game too, I believe it. Okay, so y'all, my mailbox was empty. Half-mast for Remembrance Day, full mast for Liberation, and full mast for the national holiday. The national holiday? I mean, the flag serves a purpose other than virtue signaling. All right, let's build an engine block. View over, and we'll get the clock gauge. Boom. And the radio. Yeah, there's the flag. And the radio. Boom. Move this over here. National holiday changes date to the birthday of the current monarch. Unless that's like the middle of winter, then we keep one to the previous monarch for convenience. Maybe if you just throw everything on the workbench and rattle it around until stuff snaps together. Denmark, no one flies the flag unless it's a few national holidays, funeral, birthday. If you have anything on the flagpole, it's usually pennant in the Danish colors. Huh. Boom. Home, but, listen, lurking while you put all the laundry away. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thought the flywheel went here. Maybe I need to bolt this down first. When you graduate high school, you fly the flag? I'm killing it, thank you. Look at my progress compared to where I was. No, this is not the first attempt. Alright, and then let's get the cylinder head going. And a rocker shaft. This car is based on the real-life Datsun 100, a maintenance manual for which would actually help with building the car. We have figured out the crankshaft goes in the engine block, the flywheel goes on the crankshaft, and so do the pistons, probably. No way it's not one of these. You know, we really could be derusting and... I don't know, do these types of bolts need anti-seize usually or anything of that sort? Is it you or are those rotating counterclockwise? Well, I wasn't paying attention, but, you know, metric. A lot of stuff is, a lot of metric threaded stuff is left hand. Timing cover. Metric is still clockwise normally. Not what I've encountered with guns. A lot of stuff is counterclockwise when it comes to European guns or anything metric. Maiko, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, a lot of the metric stuff I encountered was a real pain because if you had to thread it on a lathe, you had to learn how to run a left-handed thread on a lathe. And for somebody who, first of all, threading on a manual lathe is already scary enough. And then when you have to learn to do it upside down and backwards to cut a left-handed thread, it's a whole mess. Timing cover is probably more of a gearbox thing, I'm gonna guess. Kind of looks like it matches up with this. I doubt you put the cover on before the internal components, though. Never used a lathe that would scare you without competent instruction. Yeah, it should make you a little nervous, even with competent instruction. As a general rule, clockwise fastens, but there's definitely surprises. Sometimes, so I don't know about cars, but I know with guns what it has to do with is the twist of the bullet sometimes exerts counterclockwise forces. So if you thread something clockwise, then the bullet firing and the vibrations can slowly cause it to loosen. Whereas if you thread it counterclockwise, it will only cause it to reinforce, and the pressure will cause it to basically tighten down rather than loosen. I wonder what these bearings go to. So, in theory, what can lathes do to the human body? Okay. Make it to a human body? I mean, yeah, but... the other thing I was told was to picture lasagna. So basically, if you've got a big heavy thing and it's spinning like 1,000 RPM, and you have a loose article of clothing or something like that, and you reach over it, and it grabs that loose thing, it has many hundreds of foot-pounds of torque, and it will grab you and it will spin you around through that opening until it is physically interrupted. And if that opening happens to be very small, it's probably going to win over your bones and connective tissue. Hey, Johnny Darkbeat, what's up? No long hair, no loose clothing, exactly. No chains,
Do you
yeah.
have a saction a singlelicious satisfact to snack that up? No, not yet.
Thank you, Ronan. Hello. How you doing? Decent sized lathe will take you off your feet without a shrug. Yes, and will process you through the machine. You see how foot-pounds would be a unit of work, but you hate it? Oh, that's entirely what we operate in as foot-pounds. What do you use? Newtons? It did really well with that. Yeah, that's the power of Amazon Neural Poly. You hate that? Yeah, my day one of lathe instruction was seeing videos of what happens when you run lathes without proper precaution. So that was a fun first day of machine tool class. Necessary, but yeah. Why are there people shooting off fireworks outside? I haven't had that tonight, but I had that on Christmas Eve. Gotta respect the equipment, absolutely. Energy goes in joules, but generally you do it per time unit, and then it's just a watt. So you're saying if you have a machine and it's generating torque, you're measuring it in watts? Torque is in Newton meter? Okay, yeah. JC Denton might be the most unhinged Deus Ex protagonist. I haven't played any of the JC Denton games. Huh, you know, when I happen to look through these two things, it almost looks like they line up. Coincidence? I don't know. Almost cut off several fingers. The devil wants your left index finger, but you won't give it up. Well, that was a fun reaction, at least. Wish I knew what a carburetor did. Could figure out if that was part of this whole set of things. Arms mix fuel and air. Now, see, one interesting thing is I see there is... Hold on. I don't know what this is broached for. It's a blind hole, so it doesn't go all the way through, but I don't know what its purpose is. Headers. there any of this stuff? Is it a through hole? Maybe a level actuated off of something slides in there? It doesn't look like a through hole. It looks like a blind hole. Just out of curiosity, do you go onto here anywhere? Hmm. What does my exhaust manifold look like? No clue. I haven't even looked at these pieces yet. Your confusion arose from the fact that apparently while a pound-foot is a measure of torque, we would say a foot-pound or an inch-pound. So, like, we would say, like, tighten this screw to 16 inch-pounds. A food pound is a measure of energy in the US. That I've never heard. Leaving this rabbit hole before you cry. So, how did the camshaft and the camshaft get... Wait. Okay. Does this have anything to do with anything we have on the table? Carburetor and the headers almost look like several of the pieces line up. No, they don't. Okay, so that's two different spacing. Wait, it was wanting to go for a second. Okay. Can't see it anymore, must be in the right place. Okay, so that spins now. It's gonna let you know you're right for the wrong reasons just then. I'll take it. Cylinder head goes on the floor. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. I wonder... What are you, by the way? And you. Just like a real project car, you gotta leave it there for 3 months. Oh shit. Take cover. Piston time again. We're gonna try it. Oh, okay. Never not funny. Honestly, I am glad this is providing such entertainment. So, I wonder what could go here. Gently lower the block onto the piston. You're right. I just gotta line all of these up on the table like this. No, not like this. It's like watching a rage game with difficult controls. Okay, let's go check the mail to make sure I don't have a power bill outstanding. Walk 5 miles to my mailbox. Nothing. We're very thirsty. I think it's time for a beer. Oh, wait. Is a milk a better choice? Probably. Oh, that's right. I don't need a beer. I got good old water. Grandma's mailbox is like 500 meters out. Yeah, I've lived in places where that happens. That's half a kilometer. Here, city girl, if you have to go outside for your mail, something has gone wrong. Now, I'd like to think they have this stuff sort of grouped up where, you know, the parts are together-ish. Engine plate. Does that match any of this? Once had to explain to someone that a liter is half the volume of a 2-liter soda bottle. The headlights go straight on the engine block. Got it. That's going to be my next move. Air filter. So logically, the air filter connects to somewhere that draws in air. Or rather, somewhere that uses air that is drawn in. Legend has it. It also filters the air. Oh, you know what? I was about to lose my clock gauge. We'll worry about that later. Hmm. I just want to see what this looks like connected and see if it lets me think about things any differently. Looks like it lacks pistons. I understand that. But I want to see it all in context. Looks rusty, needs some paint. You're not wrong. No, square slot doesn't go in square hole. Okay. Where does the distributor look like it would go? You know what? Kind of seems like a chain goes around those. Okay, I was a little wrong, but somehow right. Chains tend to go around gears and bands around smooth wheels. Bands or belts? We would normally call that a belt, I would think. So timing chain and make sure the cams move with the right timing compared to the crank and pistons. Okay, that makes sense. I've timed things before. Not engines, but things. Cams control the valves, and the valves can't be open when the pistons are up or they collide. Okay, makes sense. The piston is never late, nor is it early. Because the Wi-Fi piston tech in this engine. Turn on the grill. If we're looking at a piston. Hold on. So it's got a through hole where I would assume a pin of some sort goes. And then it's got two little bosses down there that almost look like they fit into a channel of something else. Earlier you mentioned something holding onto the crankshaft. I'd focus on that. So I would assume some type of, like, collar. Hey, Zartrin, Christmas dinner was yummy and it was mom approved. Plum pudding for dessert with a rum-based sauce. All is well and stomach must rest before sleep. I'm glad you had a good one, a good Christmas and a good dinner. Sounds good. These kind of sort of look like something that may... but they're a little small. And I don't see any attachment point for them. But they do look like a bearing surface, relatively appropriately sized. Duct tape them on. Yeah, like right about there. Oh, wait, maybe not. The collar like a circle that you tighten in place. Yeah. You can't bolt it in because it's got to spin, so you have to have something that provides even clamping pressure and bearing surface so that it doesn't rattle and it doesn't move up and down, but it has to spin with concentricity. Keep experimenting with this direction. Okay, let's put the bearing back. Learning so much random shit. I mean, I'm making up a lot of this as I go, just from what I know about other machines. Might be because other things are on the crank that shouldn't be. Interesting. Feel that bearing was pretty much in the correct place. Okay, let's start with this end. Game can be awkwardly particular, so can mechanical constructs. Mechanics are a mystery to you, and a friend of yours is a mechanical engineer, designs and builds machines and their pieces. Very cool. Alright, so let's try... It's probably either going to be bearing 1 or bearing 3. So if that's bearing 1, bearing 3 ought to go over here. And bearing 2 in the middle. Look at that beauty. All right, that looks a little on the bigger side. Or not. Game's sense of scale is a little awkward sometimes. It's so hard not to make a joke every time I estimate something to be 3 sizes larger than it is. It looks like a big bolt to me. Whenever you were reading Thirst in the upper left-hand corner, you would first read it as Thrust. Okay. Surely the pistons can be involved now. Can you tell where y'all's heads are at? Tell us, Camerkel, where? Boom! All right, now. Feel like the head gasket goes on next. Cylinder head. What are those bolts supposed to connect to? Like they're fastening what to what? So the silvery parts of the crankshaft are called the journals, and that crank had 7 journals, 3 centered and 4 off-center for the pistons. Ah, that makes sense. Rifle barrels have journals too. That's where like your gas blocks and different things go, different diameter journals for different press fits and such. I still don't know what I don't know if I want to bolt this in because I don't know what I'm connecting to what right now. So pulling out the Magnum wrench. Look, the perspective in this game is hugely warped. It's cool to know nothing about guns, so maybe you should try that gun building game I played sometime. I haven't played it yet, but it is famously bad and incorrect in a lot of ways. I mean, other things about it, like you might learn something, but you might also learn something that's totally not real at all. In fact, it's most famous for a particular YouTuber who is known to talk about guns a lot, playing it, and going crazy at the various ways it's very incorrect or bad. Alright, I'm doing this without full confidence. Bethesda should make one. This one is really accurate, to be fair. Simplified, but pretty accurate. I like that. Forgot the kappa. It was implied. Okay, so now when I look at the rest of this... excuse me? There's... Where was that nut? I don't know if the rocker cover is ready to go on yet. It's like an engine to be, strap it to the moped and let's go. Reveal your secrets to me, great machine beast. I'm sure this is needed for something. Ancient Hydra, welcome on in. How was your stream? Playing some Planet Crafter. I love Planet Crafter. I haven't played that game since, like, December 2022. I'm sure it's been, well, I know it's been updated a lot. I know they've put out co-op and other things since I played it last. But Ancient Hydra, please feel free to tell us how your stream went, what you do over there, what you got up to, anything like that. I sure do appreciate the raid and you coming over here after your stream. Let me know what you were up to if you feel like it. At the same time, if you've got to raid and run, if you got to step away, get off of Twitch, no worries whatsoever, but you're free to hang out with us, talk about what you do. Have about 8 hours in the game coming into the day, and you decided to attempt hardcore 5 times. So I've not actually, I wasn't even aware there was a hardcore mode. Shows it's been a minute since I played it, but, you know, I definitely appreciate the spirit of just going for it. Wonder if I needed to have this on before. I mean, it's a cover. I wonder in what way it would line up. Kind of seems like something bolts in here. And if I were to look at this, some type of intake, you have increased decay of oxygen and thirst, and it's permadeath. Wow. Is it oxygen? Oh, when you land in a different landing zone, I see. O2 decay stays the same. Okay. Currently learning how cars work. Decay of hunger and thirst. Gotcha. Wi-Fi bolts on the piston ends. Lift it up. Oh. Yeah, I guess I better put those on, huh? Funnier to let him find out if it starts when it starts. Distant space program. I tell you what, there's probably only been a few people who's pissed in space. The insides are outsides now. I don't even know what that means, and I'm scared. I wonder where an oil filter would go on all this. Or is it a red herring being grouped with these other elements? Alright, I think it's time to shut it down for the night. Let's turn a light on so we can see what we're doing. May have screwed it up really bad. Now, if only I could use the flashlight. Guess we're working the night, can't find my bed. I have to, like, physically poke the button? Flashlight used to not require batteries. Why would I not already have batteries in it? Hook the car battery up to the flashlight. 12 volt is 12 volt. Usually these are 9 volt, no? Press F key? Yeah, this is what happens when I press the F key. Press Americans use volt and not like 362.24 Washingtons. It was right here beside the fridge, I think. Think I'll be going for a while yet. I was actually about to say no. I think I need to find a way. Wait, is this the toilet? I think I need to find a way to save. Yes, and wrap it up. That isn't allowed to stop until the car is driving. Man, I've now got... This was supposed to be just a fun, goofy little game, and now I've got 3 series that I have to fit into my schedule somehow. I've got people for Kenshi, I've got people for Fallout Dust, and I've got people for My Summer Car. Now, my Summer Car, thankfully, I think can be maybe a shorter series, but yeah, I gotta find time to fit this into my schedule now. Needs to be finished before your parents get home from Tenerife. Shorter, have 400 hours. Well, listen, New Vegas and Kenshi are not small games either. All right, this has been amazing. I love this game. I love this stream. I had a great time hanging out with everybody. Thank you for being here and being a part of it. It's amazing how many people were hanging out on a day like today. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with me. If you celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a great one. If not, I hope you have a great day either way. Oh, appreciate you, Rez, and Rain, and Space Monkey, and Maiko, and Mass, and everybody. Let's see who we can raid. It's been a great one, y'all. It was a great Christmas present to me, so thank you. Enjoyed it a lot. Hope I enjoy My Summer Car going forward. Thank you very much. While I look for who we're going to raid, let me go ahead and end off YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for being here with us. Whether you caught us live or you caught the VOD, I sure do hope you appreciate or you enjoyed it. I don't know why I'm always saying that. I hope you appreciate it. I did this for you. If you'd like to see my other playthroughs, I've got Kenshi, I've got Fallout New Vegas Dust, both ongoing on the channel, as well as some videos on the main channel. So, If any of that sounds good to you, if you'd like to check it out, please do consider doing so, and consider leaving a subscription on YouTube. It is free. You'll get notified when I do any of those things, and I have all of my watch hours now for YouTube Partner. I just need the subscriptions, so greatly appreciated. Until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.